Hello, business balance system software users. It is me, Shaquana, the CEO and founder of Business Balance System Strategy and Consulting. And this week, we are talking about your new business balance system e-commerce accounts. So hopefully you have signed up. If you don't know how to sign up, please go and watch the previous video to this training. It'll show you how to get signed up for your free business balance system software ecom account and how to connect how it's connected to your business balance system. So here we are in the system now, and when you first log in, it gives you a dashboard. Okay, this is a brand new account, just like you will have when you sign up. It gives you a dashboard and it gives you some prompts as to what to do when you sign up for your account. So add your store to your website, which you shouldn't have a store. Add your products or services, review regional settings, show how your goods are delivered, and set up payment options. I would, as always, start with this option here. So, of course, you're going to add your products and services, and you're going to add them to your store. And we'll talk about these two tomorrow, but I would definitely start in the settings. I always say start in the settings. You'll have that together. So once you get your products added and get your store all set up, you'll be able to start selling right away. You don't want to get your store set up, add your products and all those things, and then have to go back and set up everything. So the way that you get started with setting up your account is in this configurations area. So you have your dashboard, sales, catalog, marketing, and reports. Under the store management section, then you have sales channels. So your overview, your website, Instagram, Facebook, mobile, and other channels under sales channels, and then you have configuration. I always say start with configuration. No one wants to do this. That's why you want to get it done and out of the way soon. So I just wanted to go through some of these areas, and I am going to start with the payment. So there are a few payment options for you. I think you can connect all of these if you want. You can connect Stripe, you can connect Square, and you can connect PayPal. You can also choose to accept manual payments. So if you're accepting cash or anything like that, and then you can also choose other payment methods for other processors. And that, so I will start with the payment, enable your payment so that you can get paid. It tells you how much Stripe charges for your fees. One of the great things about this with us is we don't charge you per item that you sell. It's just the fee from Stripe. I know in some other storefronts you have to pay a fee, I think, like with Shopify or something like that. It gives you the pricing. Make sure you look over all of this so that you're aware, which you should already be if you're using these payment gateways. So definitely start there so you can get paid. Then you want to go into the shipping, delivery, and pickup. So you can choose to add your shipping here for whichever payment thing you're using. So just to give you an idea, you can set up if you're shipping through the United States Postal Service, UPS. If you want, I can click on this. It can automatically calculate. If you want to set up free shipping through them, that's definitely a way to do it. I highly recommend this just from a strategy standpoint. And what you can do in this instance, if you're doing free shipping, is add the shipping fee into your pricing and then offer free shipping. I have done some research. It has been said that when people see free shipping, they automatically want to purchase a product and check out with it. So that's something that you can set up. You can add conditional free shipping, so they have to spend a certain amount or flat rate or a custom rate. So you can set up any of those things in each of these if you want, depending on how you're shipping your products. Same difference in all of them. Just letting you guys see it. If you're using a carrier, you can set that up here as well. And so you want to set up your shipping method. If you're delivering the product or service, you can set that up here and add all the perimeters around that. Uh-oh. There may be a delivery fee. You can add that in there. And then self pickup. So if they're coming to pick it up, you're going to want to add the information about that. So self pickup, you'll want to let them know if there's a charge. Ask for a pickup date and time. You can set all of this up, or curbside. It's amazing. Very robust. I love it. So definitely go to that section next. And then in settings, each one of these have different categories for you to fill out. Okay, so this is your general information. So you're going to want to put all of this information in here. And you're going to want to go over and do your regional settings, which is your dollar. You'll want to get your time zone so that that's correct. And then weight, size, and units in here. And what I recommend to my clients, because I've set up a few e-com stores before, even before this, is to do your research on your area, on your regional area, as far as like how much you should be charging for different things, how the weight requirements is and that kind of thing, just to get an idea and have this as accurate as possible, so that you're not losing out on money. Because you can do that. And so these are all default settings. So when something is out of stock, do you want that to show up in your storefront as out of stock, or do you want it to hide from your storefront? Yeah, so all of this is in the default, but you'll want to go in here and change this if you want it to be different. I usually use the default because I feel like the way that they have it set up is usually better than how I would. So if you have a minimum allowed or a maximum allowed, you'll want to enter all of that and just go in and look at all of this. But I wanted you to know that once you're done with this, very customizable to what it is that you need. Um, if you have a newsletter, you can enable that, and all of those good things. Now, I did want to say that some of the things that you can have enabled in your store, you can set up to go through the business balance system. So emails, newsletters, automations, and all of that. But you will have to set up, as I mentioned yesterday, this is somewhat of a third-party app. It's through Equit. It's a business balance system software e-com platform, but it's through a service called Equit. So it's somewhat of a third party. So all of your information is going to be housed, your customers' information is going to be housed in this platform. But you can set up a Zap, or you can set up Pabbly or something like that to have their information go over into the system and set up automations. It may just be better. I will do a training on that at some point to do that if you want it all just to be in the business balance software system, and not have the separation, which is what I recommend. But it just depends on what is best for you. But I wanted to make sure you knew that all of these things were happening. So tracking and analytics, definitely look into this. This is a bread and butter of your business. You may not want to pay attention to it. They may not be fun or sexy, but these are the things that let you know how your business is doing. You need a Facebook pixel to know if you're offering things on Facebook and Instagram, if people are clicking on those things, and how they're interacting with your efforts as far as advertising. Same thing, Pinterest tag, Snapchat pixel, all of those things. You definitely want to be keeping track of your sales. So I would definitely set that up. And that is just under the general settings. All of the things that I just talked about there are more things that you have to set up. You have to set up your taxes. As I mentioned before, definitely do your research on that to make sure you're charging the right amount of taxes for your area so that you're not losing out on money. And that's the only thing that you have there. Legal, so compliance, making sure your store is compliant with collecting things. I would personally use Chat GPT. If you don't already have terms and conditions for your store, I would utilize Chat GPT and have them write up some terms and conditions really quick. Same thing for the privacy policy. Um, and you would just add the page here, probably upload it. You can add the page, add the information here, and have the settings. You can add a link if you do it like I think before I've done it like in Google Docs and added the link to the Google Doc, or you can do it directly within the system. Your return policy, if there's no refunds or anything like that, your clients definitely need to know, and all of that good stuff. And this is getting your customer data and what that means. So I would definitely look over this information for sure. How you want to notify your customers. All of this is enabled. If you see here, if you don't want them to get our off order confirmation, or you don't want them to know about a change in their order status or anything like that, you'll want to disable these things, but I don't know why. I just wanted to let you know you can sell digital products here. So this is in regards to digital products. So if you have not a course, but just like an ebook or something, you want to sell it through here, which you can do that through the business balance system as well. Again, it's your preference and what you want to do. And then you can have subscriptions as well. So if you have a subscription based digital product, you can change how these things go. Invoicing, you'll want to set this up as well, and add your logo here to customize it, put your branding in there, your business details, and all of that good stuff in here. It seems like a lot, but that's why I say start here, because once it's done, it's done. Okay. This is one of the things that I said that I was thinking like, okay, you may want to use the business balance system for this because you can have groups. So when people buy things, certain things, you can add them to a group. For instance, this is for Tandra's Touch. It is a e-com store. They do customized things for businesses. They may have a different group for each business that they service, right? So when someone buys something, it'll say, okay, it came from that group of people, or you can be offering a discount on your mugs or your t-shirts, for instance. So you want to go in here and add these groups. Or if you use the business balance system software, the CRM, you can add tags if that information come directly over into here. So it's up to you. You can have UPC codes and brands. So if you want to have this show up in your store, when you're adding your products, you can add UPC codes and brands to them. Do you want that to show up or not? In that product filters, you can enable product filters if you want, so that the customers can easily find if they're doing, if you have different sizes of shirts or a different variety of different things, you'll want to enable that. And this all has to do with your customer checkout experience, what kind of experience you want them to have. You can also add new fields when your customers are checking out. As I mentioned, this is a custom store, so they will be collecting custom data. So definitely want to add information where people can put the types of products and things like that that they want, and then you can customize how that information in this is displayed. Um, and then you can edit your store labels as well. So, however you want things to show up in your store. When people are checking out or anything like that, you can add new labels for that. Okay. So that is it. That's all I'm going to go over today. I wanted to talk about the settings and why you should start here in the different aspects of that. You can start to do your research on the taxes and your terms and conditions and privacy policies and all of those things. If you have any questions about any of this, you can always reach out, or if you need any help. But as I mentioned before, you could definitely enlist Chat GPT to pull up some terms and conditions. I'm pretty sure June's training is going to be all on AI and just how to use it and, make it work for you. And all of those things. So definitely do that. Tomorrow we'll be working on getting your store set up. And thanks for watching. Bye.